Hi there, I'm Dan from Fossil Creek Nursery. Today we're going to be planting a shrub. First of all, gather your supplies. Here's what we're going to need. A spade, 3-prong scratcher, a tarp, a bucket or a hose. You're going to need a compost, a quart of fertile root stimulant, and your favorite new shrub. Okay, so we've dug a hole. Remember, it's way more important to dig this hole wide than it is deep. So I'm gonna pop this guy out of its container. Here's the 3 things I'm looking for when picking out a shrub. I wanna make sure that I see roots all the way around it. I wanna make sure it doesn't have any grubs, any fungus. This is a great looking plant. This is a Potentia, super dry land shrub with really nice flowers. So we've dug the hole at least twice as wide as the root ball. But we're gonna make sure that the root flare, which is where the main leader hits the potting mix, is a little bit above the surrounding grade. Okay, this is the nice Colorado chunky clay soil we've taken out of this hole. Now, it's important to remember, we don't wanna replace this soil. Eventually, this shrub is gonna have to get used to living in our soil. What we wanna do is amend our soil. We want to mix a good amendment like cotton burr compost. This is a great all vegetable compost. It's going to add some humic acid for some acidity to our soil and some organic material for some drainage. We want to have 1/3 compost to 2/3 of this soil we took out of the hole. Should take about half of this bag.
You want to be sure to mix it up really good. Get even spread of the nutrients.
Okay, our next step is we want to loosen up the outer inch or so of roots in this root ball. Now, if we happen to see any roots swirling around the root ball, one extra step. You want to take your utility knife, put a sharp cleaning blade there, and make about 8 scoring cuts. Just about a 1/2 inch deep. This guy isn't doing that yet, so next step, I'm gonna take my 3-prong scratcher. I'm gonna gently loosen up the outer inch or so of these roots. Okay, if you notice, I did not scratch up the roots at the bottom. We don't want this plant to settle at all. And remember, these roots are gonna go out, not down. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is put our fill, compost plus native soil, back in here loosely. Do not tamp it down. All right, next thing we're gonna do is water this in. We're gonna use our water to get this soil to settle down, to get rid of the air pockets, not our feet or a shovel. Good rule of thumb is probably 2 5-gallon buckets for a number 5 shrub like this. Okay, whenever you plant any new plant, whether it be perennial, shrub, tree, ornamental grass, we're always going to recommend this product. This is called Fertilizing root stimulant. Whenever you buy a chemical fertilizer, insecticide, make sure you read the manufacturer's instructions. This is real simple to use. It's 3.5 capfuls per gallon. We're going to mix up 1 gallon of this solution. We're gonna apply this after we've watered it in and every day for 30 days until first frost. Then we're gonna do it again next season. Okay, last step, we're gonna mulch this shrub. Mulch keeps the water in, keeps the weeds down, keeps lawnmowers and string trimmers away. A good 3 inches of mulch over your excavation is good, 6 inches is better. However, you want to keep it away from the root flare. Once you've applied this, scrape it back a little bit. Okay, finally, always call 811 before you dig. We don't want you to get electrocuted or exploded. Thanks for watching our channel, and thanks for giving this plant a good home.